Stupid monkey.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering. We are going to be doing another draft today. And my name is Gurinator, and yeah, this is gonna be our first full draft on the channel. Let's get right into it. Looks like we open up a really one of the best cards you can open up in a draft, but also forces you to want to play 5 color. It is an incredible card. Its name is Herd Migration. And I mean, the pro ratings and AI ratings, according to my lovely little tracker here, says it's one of the best cards. I agree from what I know about the card. And let's first pick this card here. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting. So we got past a Wingmantle Champlain. It's a defender card. What's interesting is they're really going Herd Migration. Wingmane is a very, very build around card. You definitely, if you're going defenders, you want to have this card. It is a win condition. However, I never built defenders yet. I wonder how well this is gonna go in this type of deck. I think I should just do it. It works really well. Niall may cycle through. I would be my hope. After that, I'm kind of hoping for Marius Outrider. Vine Shaped Prodigy would be also really good here. Anything that lets me take advantage of the fact that I'm playing 5 color, most likely, is going to be what I'm looking for here. Let's see here. This card's really good. It just a big beater. It does damage when it comes in. Very, very powerful for those reasons. Stall for time is also very powerful. This card will help me get to the late game. And that's where this deck is looking like it's going to shine the most already. We'll see as we get more cards. I think I'm most comfortable grabbing this card since it is pretty premium. You'll sometimes see Outriders go around a couple times just because not everyone's playing heavy domain. But it is a very popular format to utilize domain in. Okay, let's take a look here. I really like the idea of taking the Fires of Victory. It works really good again in these types of control-y type defender decks. I also really need lands. So this is it's a pretty premium removal card. It's kind of hard to pass up on it, especially when we already know that we're playing as many colors as we can. Okay, another really good card for the domain type deck. I am definitely very tempted to take it, and one of the reasons why I'm tempted to take it is because I want to block out white here as much as possible. Artillery Blast is just very good at stopping any tapped creatures. It's really good in domain type decks. It could deal a significant amount of damage to a creature. I also do want the land. It's definitely hard to pass up on it, and as well as the defender here too. But we're going to take best practice to begin with. We already have 1 stall for time, and I'm definitely going to need fixing in this type of deck. So I think I'm going to grab the land here. I think that's definitely the right choice. Let's see here. So this is kind of good for us in the terms of we definitely want more defenders, and this is the best defender card there is. It lets you search for a defender in your deck. So taking this card really cements us as we're looking for defenders. Totally fine with me. I don't think I'm playing anything along these lines, so this is a good time to pick up another colored land. So just picking up as many lands as we can whenever we have the opportunity to is going to be the best thing here. I mean, I've taken pretty premium cards so far. Definitely getting past cards that I would want in this type of deck for the most part. So we'll just have to see how well it continues. Only card here I am interested in is this one or the Deathbloom Gardener. Salvage Mana Worker lets me fix my mana earlier than a Deathbloom. It's also going to be put into any deck. So I think I'm going to choose the Salvage Mana Worker here for those reasons. I'm not really probably going to be playing a Pilfer type deck. Vine Shaper Prodigy will help me draw, and I think that's also very important. It's also an early game creature. It's a great card for early game, and it's pretty decent late game because you could just draw a card with it as well. Um, this deck is not going to be a big beating type deck in the early game, so that's not going to be helpful. I think Deathbloom Gardener is just a good card. Death Touch is always scary. Alright, so we're getting a lot of mana fixing in terms of creatures. I still think these are the best two to pick up here. Hala's Lookout is just a super strong card. 3/2 in the air. It costs more blue than I'm comfortable with right now, but I still think we need to take it here. Alright, let's look at Golden Argosy? Argosy? So essentially, it lets me flicker cards. How many cards want to be flickered so far on my deck? I mean, Wingling definitely wants to be flickered. Whenever you flicker this card, sends you and enters the battlefield again, it's to make birds. So like, this is super memey if I go this way. I think it's fun. I do like to pick up fun. Like obviously, Rona's Vortex is definitely the better pick here, right? It lets me bounce. It's super good for controlling, but being able to flicker that defender is just so funny to me. As well as this one here. If I could flicker both of those the defenders, I can bring them back to the field and let their Into the Battlefield's effects activate again. Same thing for Miria's Outrider. So definitely making an interesting deck now with these choices. We don't really have any late game, so I definitely think the Miria Outrider is what I'm going to pick here, especially since we noticed that none of them were picked. All of them were picked, excuse me, last round. So I think I do need to take that here. This was also picked last round, and I wasn't able to get one. Because of that, I think Niall needs to be picked up here as well. So a lot of drafting is reading what your opponents are picking up, understanding that their path is going to be, and then optimizing your path based on it to get the best cards for what you're trying to get done. And that's really my goal here. So like I know that I didn't see any of these. I didn't see any of these. Joda's Codex is going to be a real tell if someone's going 5 color, because it's not a very strong card unless you're really trying to push 5 color. Both of these are extremely powerful, but I think I need to pick up more mana, more multicolored lands. Let's see here. Interesting, I haven't found many defenders yet. Something to note about what I'm currently trying to do is I've only found 2 defenders so far. That being said, this tribute's really good. I'm really not using black too much yet, so I'm kind of hesitant to take it over Rada, and Rada is very powerful for a domain type deck. So I think I'm going to take this. Let's see here. So I don't think I could take Joy right here confidently. I think I'm picking up this defender despite it not being the best defender. I really need defender cards if this is the type of format I'm going for. Protect and Negotiation is also good, but I don't really have a lot of color yet, so I'm a little hesitant. Well, Rona's Vortex, that's great. Also kind of crazy that it came this late. Definitely gonna pick up the Rona's Vortex here. I would want to Scout the Wilderness to get me a basic land card, but Juniper's Root Weaver is an extremely strong early game creature. It's a 2/2, could be bigger. Very helpful for making sure that you have that early game creatures that you definitely need in this format. This is a great card, lets me draw 2. It also allows you to make your opponent discard a card if you have black. So I have not found the defenders, and that's something definitely to note. Defenders have just didn't exist in this last full pack. So there's a high chance I don't think I'll be going defenders, and because of that, I need to start looking at other ways to make this deck work. So grabbing removal, grabbing creatures that just work pretty well is gonna be helpful. Knowing that I'm most likely not gonna be playing defenders is also something we need. Put this in the sideboard. Alright. Karn Living Legacy, huh? Let's think about it. It's only good if you get to the ultimate, for the most part. Only because can't be cast to cast non-artifact spells. We have a couple artifacts actually. I believe we have 3 artifacts so far. 4. So is it worth it here to take it over something else? Like the Bone Rattler is really good. Another Ronas is great. Academy Wall is actually a defender, and that gives us another defender to try and meme a little. And I'm kind of tempted to try it out. I haven't gone defenders yet, so this is definitely be an interesting game for me. This deck being built the way it is, though, I don't know how that many non-creature spells. Wrath is just grossly powerful. It lets you tap your cards for the instances you have. Extremely powerful card. I'm kind of tempted to take it here, but I haven't picked up a lot of lands. I really need lands. I need this Academy Wall to make my wall theme work. This is not the correct pick. I'm just trying to have some fun. I mean, I may be getting rewarded. We are seeing another couple defenders come around. Blight Pile and the Walking Bulwark. This one, I feel like if no one's playing defenders, should rotate around the field. This one is pretty strong just by itself, so I'm definitely more interested in taking it. Okay, we have a lot of defenders now. It's definitely obvious no one's playing blue because this card's going around. This Haughty Djinn is very strong. I don't think I can splash into double blue. I'm splashing a lot of colors already. Inscribed Tablet strong. I really want to shore up just to defend my creatures. So I think it's a shore up here. Let's see here. I have 2 of these, so I don't need another one of those. This card's only good if you're targeting it. I think another Salvage Mana Worker is the right call here. It just helps fix all my mana. And I really need to make sure I'm hitting the right mana sources. Prayer Binding going around late. Oh, I really want a Coral Colony, though. Wow, this is a hard decision. Play correctly and grab Prayer Binding, or just go Coral Colony and hope for the best. Oh, like I like to win, but I also like to have fun. And this is that was definitely a fun pick over a possible win. Scout the Wilderness is good. I still really enjoy having enough early game creatures to always make sure I'm hitting my early game. So I think I'm grabbing the early game creature. Okay, as much as I want the Myrias, I need to grab more land fixing. So I'm going to grab this land fixer here. Rona's Vortex going around again is huge for us, actually. More just helpful removal. Well, helpful tempo. Not removal, it's tempo. And we're looking to make sure that they can't stop us for as long as we can. Urbog is really good here, despite it being a defender here. This is a great card to be going like go wide theme, but Urbog is just a really strong card. Ah, so I was right. No one was really playing defenders. We just got unlucky at pack 2. So this is a great card to pick up. Into a domain card. Great. Not playing this. And not playing this. Alright. So we have this weird 5 color. Like I think it's in the last draft I did. 5 colors tends to happen a lot in this format. So let's bring in this. I don't think I'm playing Impedimento. I'm not playing any of these. That's a guarantee. How many lands do I have here? Just get rid of all the lands. Look at the rest of the deck first. Okay. So we have this little special thing we can do is T creature. Oh, in the wrong. Okay. That splits up our creatures so we can take a better look at this. Let's see. So how many defenders do we have? See that in here? I believe we can. We can't see in here how many defenders. I feel like that would be something that. So how many defenders? These are all defenders. That's a winning defender. Winning defender. Defender. So did we make it there in defenders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defenders. That's good because I kind of want to get rid of the Clockwork Drawbridge. It's just not a strong card. That means we can play 7 defenders then, which is excellent. That's how many we're looking for. Black mana is being right now for 1 card Urbog Repossession and for. Well, how much mana fixing do we have? The bad part about this deck is that we do not have any way to really fetch particular. While we have a lot of strong cards, we don't have ways to fetch lands correctly. How many can go from this end to the battlefield? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 cards work with the golden art. I'm so tempted to play it because 4 cards. But only really want it for 2 cards. So how important is it for 2 cards? I mean, it's good because I drew for 1. Do I need this flyer here? I have 2 other flyers. I don't think I need it. 3 other flyers. Let's re-hit creatures. See if it fixes it. So right now we're looking at this many creatures for the early game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 early game creatures. I feel like Urbog Repossession is to be super helpful, mainly because we want to bring cards back if we lose our key defender cards. Both of these, all these are keeps right now. This is a maybe. Let's just do that. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. That's a maybe if we have enough remove. We have 1, 2. These can be removed. 3, 4. We have 4 removal spells. I don't really need Jaya then here, so we can move that. I don't need the Deathbloom Gardeners. That's not what the goal of the deck is. I think our creatures are all need the same, so I think we're okay with that. I'm not gonna be easily able to ramp out Yavma, but if I cut it down to 16 creatures, which is still good. I think that's okay. And this also works when it becomes tapped. Oh, that's interesting. So if I use it to tap it with the golden era, that also counts as a win. Anything else say when tapped it does something? No. That makes that a little bit better. Um but if we had to really just go for make our game, then I think these are those are two out. As much as I want Tala's Lookout, I don't want to rely on him. This is pretty much always a be. I would hate to use it as just gain a land sometimes. Removal, card draw. I think we're down to as little as we can go here. This allows me to scry based off of what I use here. I don't think we need a Battling Mystic then. Well, we get rid of the Battling Mystic. How many ways do we have to make flyers? 1, 2 flyers then. And then we have removal for flyers, so we'll have to prioritize removal. This brings us down to 23. Is there any way we could bring back... Is there any way we could bring back Repossession? Well, let's look at our mana base, yeah? So we have that many multicolor. When we look at our breakdown, we have one black symbol. Do I play 16 lands in this? Do I bring Urbog in a 16? How crazy is that? All of our stuff is in the early game, for the most part. Maybe we want to get the herd migration, but that doesn't happen to the late game. I don't think 16 is crazy. I don't. Because if I bring Urbog's Repossession, we have 2 black sources. And we have only 1 black mana. I don't think it's worth it then. Have a card that I could almost play. What's our most mana symbol cards right now then? It would be blue by a lot. Green and you want to hit suggest lands? See what they give us? I mean, it brings it all in. Mostly blue, yep. Then we have how many other green sources? We have 4 green sources in deck then. We have 2 tap cards for green. That's okay since we have enough early game. Not green. We have how many white sources? 4 white sources. We have 1 black man in the whole, 2 black man in the whole deck, which is great. I think this is the better way to play. I don't know if I'm here though to play the better. I think I am here. Move one of those. Golden Argon. Is it going to be good? Probably not. But I want to try it, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's a deck we're going to go with. Okay. Welcome back. Let's take a look at our hand. We have tempo for early. We can go get something with the shield wall at 4. It's not the best hand. I am scared to ship it though, because we have the blue mana, right? Most of our deck is blue, and then most of our deck is white. I can always kick. I can always put back in his hand anything scary for at least a turn, and then we can go from there. I mean, I don't like shipping hands, but I have 3 mana and at least one thing to do. Is that one thing good? It's good enough to keep me in the game. And I don't mind taking some early game hits. That was a great pickup. Now we have 4 colors already. So the question is, I'm not going to Rona's Vortex here. I'm definitely going to want to go to 4 mana to play the Vine Shape here. Like, this card's fine for him to have now. I'm more scared of it later on in the game. So, what do we want to do here? I'm thinking we play this. If I do that right now, though, I think we could play this down here. I am tempted to see if he swings here. I would trade a Shore Up for a Tatiova. So I would do a 2-for-1 here if I have to. Just because I have more card draw, right? So I'm okay with it because I have more cards. Tempted to see what he does here. Okay, so he's drawing cards, which is great for me, because that means that he does not have what he wants to stop me from doing this possible +1/+1 play. He played a tap land, perfect. Will he swing in? Cool. I'm definitely gonna do a 2-for-1 here. This card is way Tatiova late game is just disgusting, and I'm too scared of it to just let it happen. I'm tempted to play Golden Argosy first. So if I play this first, I'm pretty sure I can crew creatures. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure rule-wise, I can crew a creature that with a creature that just enter the battlefield this turn. Yeah, no one plays. He has to read the card. No one plays this card in draft for the most part. Which is great for me because it lets me do stupid things like what I want to do. So here, I'm going to play Shield Wall. I'm going to take action. I'm going to grab the one I want the most. Then I'm going to crew with this. I'm going to attack with this, which exiles it, right? I get to do the play. I'm so happy. And here we go. And then it comes back. I get to take action again, and I get to grab another defender of some sort. I'm probably going to grab Coral Colony here. So, like, that's so strong. I hit him for 3. I got to take 2 cards out of my deck that I wanted. That's a power play right there, and that makes you really see. What is he gonna do here? I think he wants to kill my Shield Wall here because he's that scared of me going off in his turn, just from what I just did. I think he also possibly, it depends on what he does here. If he doesn't play anything, there's multiple different instances. Right? Multiple different instances. Yeah. But he didn't play anything here, which is very terrifying. Mainly because we now know that he has something in his hand with this mana to stop me from doing some sort of play. So we're gonna take it easy, and we're just gonna play the Coral Colony and see if he countered. He did not counter it. So, oh, I misplayed here, but that's okay. I want to keep. I should have played. I played that wrong here. I should have attacked. I think he was expecting me to attack too, which is kind of funny. So me not attacking actually didn't work out too bad for me. This black mana being here is great. Wow, he has a broken wings, huh? That's crazy. I don't see anyone playing broken wings. But you know what? He had to use it on that, which is fine for me. Um, I'm thinking next is I go Academy, the Contaminated into the Mirius Outrider. Because he's looking like he wants to keep mana up again. He doesn't want me playing Wingman. That's his whole thing. I'm hoping he plays a big beefy creature. I have a Rona's Vortex for it. I'm not gonna block the 2 damage. I don't trust him blowing up one of my walls right here. I mean, that's fine. He deals 6 to me. That's not a big deal. Alright. So we're gonna play this land, and we are going to play Furious Outrider. See if he counters it. He has to have an Essence counter in hand. He's keeping up so much mana. He's an Essence counter in hand. He has a removal spell in hand. He's a tap card. He has something here to stop me from doing some sort of play. Okay. So he counted my card. Like I just assumed he was gonna do it. I was right. 3, 4, 5, 6. So next turn, I hope I can play Academy Wall into Wingmantle. All right, I can't take more damage just randomly, so I'm gonna block that too. See what he does here. Okay, so he's still keeping up Essence Scatter mana. I really want to do something about this Tolarian. What's the best way to handle this here? If I do this and tap 3, I can tap 2 more to draw a card. I think I'm gonna go for it right now. I'm not going to wait on. I mean, I just want him. I need him to use the spell he had. He didn't pump when I played that. So yeah, he gets to block that this turn because I can't stop it. So I'm gonna decline that here. Next, when entering. Like I said, I knew he had another counter in his hand. He doesn't want me to remove his card. I knew he didn't want me to remove his card. Alright, now he's just swing all out. I'm gonna take 5 here. That's okay. Does he have more? Ooh, that's gross. What am I more scared of? Error or the 5/7? Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely scared of it then. Okay. So I want to while he's tapped out. This is hard. I want to play the Academy Wall now. I don't want it to be on the tap and be able to remove everything. I'm in a very bad pickle here in the terms of like I don't want him to untap of this. I need to play greedy. I need multiple of these on the field at this point to stop from losing. So it comes down to how greedy can I be? Do I think he has a card in hand? Do I just do this now? If I do this now, I can go down to. So we're going to do this now. We're going to take action with our card here. We don't need this card here, so we're going to discard it. Turn this to the bottom of the deck. Okay. I mean, I lose if he has a pump here of any kind or removal of any kind. I feel like I had to do it this way. Unfortunately, I could have played the wingman to make sure I don't lose as quickly, but not losing as quickly compared to putting yourself in a winning position. You want to put yourself in a winning every time. So I'm just going to do this, double block here. I'm going to take. If he has a way to pump it, I lose. All right, I'm down to 1. Oof. Now we're going to play the Academy Wall. And then we're going to play the wingman here. Take a bunch of birds. And him bringing back Tatiova is definitely really bad for us. I mean, I have ways in which to stop. Don't now I'm in a very bad pickle. All right, let's see what we would do here. He just had such premium cards. Very hard to come back from. Maybe I could have played that better. Him removing my golden Argus. So. Alright. He's swinging all out. Feel like we can do this, this, and then we're still gonna lose. That's the problem. So he has how many block attackers now on the ground? 5. So I can double block that one. Block that one. Block here. Block here. I don't have another way to flicker that, so that's what I'm having. There's not many good ways of me coming back from this. That's game. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. But we will take a pause here in the video. Come back. I just realized that I was streaming, not recording. Wow. I'm still getting used to this. The buttons being next to each other really screwed me up. Oh no. I hope I can get that that stream downloaded. I just had 2 good wins. Oh, that is so unfortunate. It happens. It's okay. Let's just continue here. I'm gonna go one drop into. I think we wait here. And I think we just pump it and hit for 3. Because next turn I'm gonna wanna play this kicked. Yeah, I still want to play this kicked here. Alright. So this is looking pretty good. I already have 4 of my colors. I'm missing 1 color. Herd Migration is gonna go off. That's the name of the game. Play Herd Migration. Win. I can't believe I accidentally hit start streaming instead of start recording. So unfortunate. Interesting. So I get to choose 2 of those cards that he's going to show me. Threats Undetected is a really powerful card if you have the right deck around it. Let's see what he makes me pick between. He's already at 3 mana. Let's see. He needs to have more than 3 different powers. I wonder if he's not just realizing that. Because if he doesn't, I can just say you get neither card. He needs to have at least 3 different powers. 3 or more powers. Really taking his time. Wow, that's a gross hand. So he has a Defiler. He has Tatiova. He has a Monstrosity. And he has a second. Who gave. What do I do? What is this? How do you even handle this? I definitely don't want him to have that or this. That's insane. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm gonna win this now. Holy shit. That was the biggest flex. Tap this correctly. I think the way we win this is just by trying to tempo him then. That was such a huge flex. He got the Defiler rares that I put back are like 5.0 cards. They are some of the best cards you possibly could have. He had 2 of them. Okay. So we want to try. No, what we want to do is we want to. He can't do anything with this yet. It's just a 3/3. So I think the best course of action is the Academy Wall then. Let's first swing up my 3. Because right now Tatiova doesn't do anything. If he tries to hurt my Juniper in some way, I may shore up it. If he blocks a 1 creature, I may shore up it. So let's see what he does here. Okay, he didn't play anything here. I'm gonna go into an Academy Wall then. And we are going to end turn, keeping up 2 possible tricks depending on what he does. He keeps on stopping on his 1 red mana, which makes me think he has the +2 -2 1 drop red card. He was definitely thinking about playing it there, but he knew I had a trick. The way I played it, he also knew I had a trick. Okay. So he's gonna play Molten here. So the question comes down to what card am I more scared of right now? I'm less scared of the Molten because there's other ways to handle it. I'm more scared of the Monstrosity. That being said, though, what happens if I was to just try to tempo him and swing for lethal? So what happens if I just put the Molten back in his hand, right? Made this into a 5/5, swung with both my creatures. That puts him on a back foot pretty hard. Or do I want to just pitch this all the way down and then just swing with my 3/3? I think pitching it down is the best play here. And the reason why I think it's the best play here is because I have a Mirrors in hand. So I don't care for the Rata right now because I can't even play it. I'm going to put that back there. I'm going to play the black mana. We're going to swing for 3. We want to put him down to 5. Blocks with the Tatiova. So I technically got the best of both worlds. He didn't let me hit him with that, which is huge. So I wonder what his game plan is. I think he wants to kill the walking bulwark while I have shields down on it. Yeah, there it is. Because if it's just a 0/5 I have, it's not as big of a deal. The walking bulwark is what made it very powerful. Okay. So now we're going to play Niall, hoping there's no counters. I feel like there's always a counter, though, and then we're just going to pass here. With Shore Up still up. So a couple cards we're looking for here. Hoping he doesn't have removal. Well, maybe I'm hoping he has removal. I'm hoping he doesn't have reach. Interesting. So he's kicking to make another one of those. Does it make it? It's just a 1/2 though. I don't believe he gets the counters. We'll see. You kicked it. What are you gonna do now? Look up. Yeah, it's just a 1/2. So I can handle a 1/2. My turn. Okay. We have 6 mana now. We're gonna swing with the 2/4. Get him down to 5. What are the top cards in our deck? What ones win me the game? So Shield Wall Sentinel has potential to win me the game. I also just want to land. So I'm tempted just to hold on to any land here. Top. Because now I'm at 6, and next turn I'll be at 7. And being at 7, I put the 3/3s down, and then 4 3/3s down, and I don't think he could really handle that. Not in the colors he is. Okay. So he's playing this with haste. Okay. I'm assuming he's looking to attack me. Yep, yes he is. We are going to block a 3/3 here. We'll take the rest of it. That was a huge misplay on my part. I guess we're gonna have to do this then. I want to keep the cards in my hand, so I'm gonna decline here. Yep. So we traded there. He's down to 1 card. But, I mean, I get to play the strongest card, I believe, in this set in a second. What first is to hit him. See what we pull. We're going to put the red mana at the top because that's going to be our next best play. And then we're just going to create 4 3/3s. There's pretty much nothing he could do at this point unless he's able to lethal me. But I don't, yeah. I didn't think it was going to be possible with how I was playing. Okay, we have red cards in hand and a red mana, and we have a blue mana. We're missing white. I mean, this is still not a horrible hand. We have 3 colors. Can't really complain too much. I want a white or green source. Okay. Oh my god, it needs to be white or green. I already have a white. I want a green source. Come on, green. Hey. Cool. Wow, how greedy do we go? I think we wait. He didn't play anything on turn 2. So I think I wait now. Yeah, it's fine. We are going to leave all of our mana already. I think we kick this now while there's really nothing else to happen here. He may. So he's looking to stop, so I think he may have a card. I think the Academy Wall is the best here. We don't need more lands. We already have all of our colors. With me playing the Contaminated, we have all 5 colors, which is huge. Oh, he gets a look at our hand. How lovely. So this is interesting. He keeps on keeping up 1 blue, which means that he most likely has the one of 2 cards in his hand. One of the cards can definitely be a -1, or it's just a kill card. Totally fine with that. Um, do we kill the Anointed Priest here, or do we just straight up play a 4/4? He played that fight spell so aggressively that I think he has another, and I don't want to lose too quickly in tempo. So I think the best play here is just to kill that this turn. It's all trying to figure out what they're doing. He played very aggressively last turn, which makes me believe he has another play to make, right? What is he doing? Ah, we're both drawing, huh? Okay. Until it's my turn, I can keep all these cards in hand. Alright, wow. So let's make sure we play our hand efficiently and not... We want to play all the cards he gave us, right? So I want to make sure I'm playing both these 0/5 walls here. I want to get out Golden Agony. I want to get out the Shield Wall. I want to make sure I'm playing it as effectively as possible and utilizing. He gave me 2 cards. I don't want to discard them. I'm gonna block here. He doesn't have any tricks in hand because I went too fast. So let's play Contaminated Field here. Let's play Shield Wall Sentinel here. Will he counter it? He does not counter it. Take action. We will pick up Coral Colony. Will he stop Coral Colony? He does not stop Coral Colony. Okay. So right now we can mill him for 4, which is kind of fun. Essentially putting him on 6 turns at the moment. He's citizen arresting. Totally fine. Taking 2. Alrighty. So I don't want this to be killed or removed. At the same time, I'll have 4 defenders, so getting 4 1/1s is actually pretty huge here. This plays my mana more effectively, though. It still domes him. It plays something out that he has to remove. I think this is still a good play here. You're just keeping everything on top, huh? Sure. You have a pump of some sort. If he does, I'm gonna artillery blast. You get a 2 for 1. What is his plan? You only make this attack if you have a pump spell and or removal spell in hand. I'm personally okay with it right here because I can just remove whatever card he plays. Oops. Why is he saying oops? Oops because of me or oops because of him? Let's find out. Alright. That is quite the oops. He has a lot of mana up. Does he have a counter? No. Alright, and then he quits. I almost had the meme again. I've had the meme a couple times already. This is going pretty fun. This is going pretty good. Alright. Okay. So, we have 3 of our basic manas. We're missing blue. Very important color for our deck. Hard to pass up 3 mana colors that we already have. I think I still keep it. I don't want to toss Herd Migration because it's one of our only game winning mechanics. So I'm gonna hold on to it for here. Alrighty. Oh, we're just playing out the lands that we have. Am nervous. I'm not gonna. So I feel like I'm going to have to pop this off, just because he's playing very aggressively, and I'm going to need. I'm gonna need blue mana this next turn, right? Like it's gonna become very hard to handle. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this. I don't want to, but you have to make the best play sometimes, and that was definitely gonna be the best play to make. I think I could take 1 greedy turn or just getting a 2/4 out. Hoping that he can't remove it this turn. There's only a couple cards in the format that can remove it from blue, red. He's picking a 1-drop. It might be Rona's Vortex. He's thinking real hard about this. Yep, Rona's Vortex. So he's looking just to get rid of whatever I'm gonna play into the field. Make room for him to swing through. I am gonna play Academy Wall here. I think I swing. And the reason why I swing, because one, I am looking for some defenders, in particular the Shield Wall Sentinel. I think that's definitely be the best pickup here. And the reason why I'm looking for certain cards is I want him to put back the Academy Wall into our hand, so he could tempo hit us, and then I'm gonna play double Academy. Oh, I could play 1 Academy Wall. I'm gonna replay the Academy Wall next turn. I think that's fine. Like, he wants to do this. He wants to burst me down with electrostatic infantry. Like, that's what he wants to do here. Oh. He's gonna use G2 instead. Still fine. Less damage coming my way. Alright, I did get lucky. I did pull double blue. So we're going to play both the Academy Wall. Both Academy Walls here. Swing for 2. We still want to continue to fix the top of our deck. This is an interesting pickup here. I want to pick up the Wing Mantle here, just so I guarantee it in my hand. Next turn. I think Wing Mantle top of the... oh wait, I have all colors. That's right. I just draw it. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so powerful. So powerful. Wow, he's really trying to electrostatic. I mean, if he puts an Academy Wall back in my hand, that's fine. Because I'll just play Shield Wall into Academy Wall, or just Academy Wall into Shield Wall. Oh, he's putting Rona's Vortex back in my... Okay. I'm gonna block... What can he have for red to blow me out here? I guess he could have the... Is there a 2-mana pump here? I'm actually not sure. Okay, well he doesn't have it regardless. So we're going up to 7 mana here. I think our next best play is playing Shield Wall Sentinel. Notice how he didn't have anything to stop us from putting it into our hand. And then I think our next best play is the... I'm not playing either one of these this turn. But I think the 3/3 is going to be more helpful later on. So I'm going to put the 3/3 into my hand. Then we're going to end turn here. There's a high chance he has a counter. So let's pass the blockers. Put that there, that there, that there. Alright, so we're going to damage. Because we're going to damage, I am going to kill one of the electrostatics here. Which let me draw cards. I don't want that. Draw cards. I don't think I want Rada here either. Okay. He must have some type of removal in hand. He was hoping to get my... I don't know at this point what he's looking to do then. Maybe he wants to stop me from playing Blight Pile. No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play... So he's holding something up here, right? It's a guarantee he's holding something up here that he wants to counter. So I need to give him a counter. I need to give him something to utilize it on. And I give him mine now. You know, it's not... wasn't my favorite thing to give him, but I do want my defenders down for Wing Mantle. Him playing that means that he probably doesn't have the best swing in here. That works pretty good for me. I think here is a good place to put one of these back down. We'll draw some cards, don't want that. Draw some cards, don't want that. Alright, so we're just getting rid of some of the lands at the top of our deck. That's not a bad pickup. And now we're going to play the Wing Mantle. Get 5 birds. That's extremely powerful of a turn. And I think we can end here this turn with a removal spell up, 5 birds in the air. So, I think we just put too much walls in front of him. It's kind of messing up his groove. I'm gonna put those two in front of that bird. Alright, it's fine. I don't mind him drawing a card here. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's another Rona's. He already looked for one. Aha, so it is a sure up this time. It's fine. We're going to hit him for 5. Play a land. We're gonna kick this here since we have plenty of mana. Honestly, I don't think there's anything I would rather want than the artillery blast in hand right here. So I'm not going to remove anything. So we had to get rid of an Essence Scatter. And we will play the Walking Bulwark now, which makes another bird. We are going to swing with our 3/1/1s in the air. The only unfortunate thing is, and I should look at this when it tapped, but we tapped. Oh no, I should have looked before I used the discarded card, right? Because now we're in a spot where. So he's swinging all in. He wants to pump something. He wants to pump this or this. He wants to pump something here. So probably the best course of action here is putting this here. Putting this here. Actually, probably there. There. And like, let's do something like this. I have an artillery blast in hand. He wants to pump here. He'll need to use 2 pumps if he wants to make this work. Alright, so he's doing it to that one, which is fine with me. I'm going to kill it before it gets to do it. I am going to take action since I don't want this land in hand. I'm going to decline since we want this, and he forfeits. So, like I was saying, it really just comes down to I broke his tempo, and then once I broke his tempo, he couldn't get back on his feet. It happens, you know? Lots of lands in hand. But we have a play. Right? We have a couple plays, so I think this is fine to keep. We don't want more blue mana. Okay, the opponent's playing multicolored, go figure. This format's fun, but I will say there's a lot of multicolor going around. Like lots of 5-color, 4-color decks, including mine. Like I'm a 4-color deck, you know. I just think that it does make it stale, actually, which is funny. Thinking that, oh look, there's so many colors, you think it wouldn't be stale, but it actually becomes stale because everyone's playing the same thing. You know, just always expect everyone to be playing all the colors and the best cards for all the colors. No, like just color in color synergy. I mean, this is definitely a sign that he has something to do with that 4 mana, especially since he didn't play anything. We are gonna go Academy Wall. Let's go play Shield Wall Sentinel here. And let's go pick up a Wing Mantle. It's an early Wing Mantle. And it does show him I have it in hand, but he doesn't have counters, so the best way for him to deal with this is by removing my walls so I get less birds. So he sat on 4 mana and did nothing. He is now on 5 mana. I will still take the 3. Okay. That's fine. As much as I want to play the Wing Mantle here, I kind of want to keep up this mana. Because I want to stop him from being able to tempo me. And right now he's tempoing me very hard. He just has nice big bruisers to beat me. I might beat my face in. So we are going to tap these both down for 2 turns, which lets me draw a card. And also lets me remove a card from my hand. I don't need more blue mana. So I get a reprieve now because those are both down. He has a lot of green and black mana. I have a feeling he has a field wipe of some sort and he's just holding on to it. If he has a field wipe, what's the worst? That, like, we're gonna have to use our removal to get rid of his cards, right? We have a turn. I think we're gonna play it like this. Does he want to fight my Wing Mantle? How much do I care about him fighting my Wing Mantle? It still makes 3 1/1s. How much do I care about him fighting it here? I don't think I care. Because if I care, like, I only have one way to flicker the Wing Mantle. I think it's better just to let it eat the removal here and keep the double removal in my hand. Wow. So he was just holding on to just a tremendous amount of removal. I mean, that's fine. He used 2 of his premium removal spells on cards I wouldn't consider premium. So I'm okay with that. Attack Mania for 2. Let's now. Do I need to do it now? I have 4 mana. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 mana. I can wait till next turn to do both of these and see what he does this turn instead. Okay. We're going to pass the blockers. I'm going to place this here. I'm going to hit pass. He's going to go for a pump of some sort here. So that allows me to artillery blast now. I don't care about the Vine Shaper now. So that allowed me to kill that. And then I'll use this, like this, to put that in the bottom of his deck. Effectively removing 2 of his best cards. I'm hoping he puts this at the bottom, this card. If he does, we're in a great spot. Bottom, perfect. So he doesn't have what he wants at the top of his deck. And that's very important. Alright. Not the mana we needed, but the mana we got. So we're going to swing for 2 in the air. We're going to play the Outrider here. I was thinking about drawing cards, but I also am going to assume at this point it's probably land of some sort in his hand. I'm hoping to get him down to 1 card. Didn't go for the 1 card in hand thing, so we're going to go kicking this, taking action. We got the green mana. Rid of that. Draw more cards. Just, good rotation. Alright, so we got rid of a lightning strike. So he was holding on to more removal in his hand. I think I do this now, and the reason I'm doing this now is because I'm not going to have a I'm playing herd migration for 5 next turn, right? Like that's the game plan here. I'm going to block his line breaker. Oh, can I block his line? Can't be blocked if he's just too powerful. That's fine. He's gonna hit me for 4 here. Oh, hit me for 6 here. That's not fine. That's actually terrifying now. I swing a 2 in the air. Okay, yeah. Like I said, there's a reason why you don't play. I thought you may have a field light for it. I was a little nervous, but we got there, and that's what matters, right? Um, I mean, I have a lot of colors. I have a early game. I have card draw. It's not horrible, right? It's actually pretty good. So we're gonna go Academy Wall most likely next turn. I'm thinking I'm gonna go Golden next turn now. The reason why I'm thinking about Golden next turn. Let's see what he does. He's just swinging. We'll take the 4 here. Okay. He's playing black. Let's go this into Golden. Alright. I feel like I have to block something here. He might kill my creature. He may just be trying to deal 1 over. Alright. So this is good for us since he didn't see the weird play, the meme play we're going to try and do here. So we're going to play Wing Mantle. Make 2 1/1s. Pruitt with this one and this one. Swing, which exiles it. Returns, I need the battlefield. I mean, like, I only made one of that weird play, but it was fun, and that's sometimes what matters. I had fun with it. I mean, he's just gonna crush me, right? Like, there's really not much I can do here. He's lightning striking, yep. I mean, he just, like, he pretty much has me beat already. But does he have double strike or something else that he can do? He pumps it more. Down to 1. Sweet. Um, we need to draw here. Alright, that's game. It happens. Alrighty, 4 colors, early game fix, early game creature, 1 removal. I mean, it's a great hand. I just need green mana, and I will be at my happiest. We're gonna put a salvage mana worker here. And the reason is because I would rather get rid of lose a salvage mana worker than a blight pile to an early game removal spell. Remember this, we have a certain amount of like win cons. And the goal is to make sure we can keep these win cons at least alive and or protected to some degree. For as long as we can. I mean, he's definitely multicolored, right? Oh no, he picked up a green mana. Interesting. We're gonna play the white here, and we're gonna play Academy Wall. Alright, so now we got a wall down. Pretty good one. He's playing Death Touch. Most likely means he probably has fight spells of some sort. I am going to play... Now I'm going to play the Contaminated into a Blight pile. And we're going to see what he plays here. He might try and fight. If he tries to fight, I might run a Vortex it back to his hand. Nope, he's just destroying. That's fine. What can you do? But we're not blocking because we want our... Alright, well we need 1 red mana at least. So now we're gonna wait like this. I might have to... I'm hoping he plays 1 big beefy dude. There he is. 1 big beefy dude. Although that does deal damage to me upon entering the battlefield, which isn't pleasant. No blocks. We're gonna Rona's Vortex it. Get rid of this one. Oof. Do I keep the Radiant or do I get rid of the Coral Colony here? Or do I be super greedy and give it a Rada? What's Rada doing for me here? I'm not attacking into this, so I guess I get rid of Rada here. And play my green land. We're in the game of waiting for... My face in this. Face is like... We're in waiting for particular card. We're just waiting for our win cons here. Herd Migration, Shield Wall Sentinel, Wingman Champion. Anything along those lines would be great for us. We're just gonna block the 1/3 now since we have mana for it. Does he have a way to... No way to stop it, alright. Alright, he's just making it bigger. I mean, this may be how we lose, right here. The fact that we... Ooh, the Filer of Vigor is a scary, scary card.
We'll take the one here. Alright, so we have Shore Up in hand. Maybe I should have held on to that now. Now I'm thinking about it. By playing that, my enemy walls going off doesn't do anything. Wow. I mean, I don't know if it would have mattered after that. That's gross. You can't pump it. You could pump this one. So we're gonna block, block, block. Take 9. Wow. So we need to tap and mill him. And then want to shore up it. We can't even kill the Defiler at this point. Like, this game's over for us. It's unfortunate. But there's nothing. Oh well. Let's see what we would have drawn if we got something that we could have used. That would have been helpful. That would not have been helpful. Okay. Well, we made it to 6. What else did he have in his deck, too? Let's go find out. Wow. Braids, Weatherlight, Evolved Sleeper. This guy he's got a crazy good deck. Oh, well, good game. Alright. Well, we made it to 6. So, happy with that. And we will... There's a will. I'm pretty sure I made it to 6. Let's just verify. Yeah, made it to 6 wins. Alright. Cool. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.